Hello, I'm St. Tammany Parish Sheriff Jack Strain. I was recently challenged by St. Tammany Parish Public School Superintendent Trey Folse, my good friends Ronnie and Sylvia Wren, and my own nephew, Aaron Dufresne, to take the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. Before I did, I had a challenge of my own. First, I wanted to call out Dr. Waylon Bailey. Dr. Bailey has been pastor of Covington First Baptist Church for most of my adult life, and who better than you, Pastor, to bring more attention and focus to this dreaded disease and hopefully one day a cure. Second, Mr. Rick Franzo, President of Concerned Citizens of St. Tammany Parish. For some time now, your organization has put a lot of hot water on those of us in public office, and it's my opportunity to cool you off. And then last, Mr. Brett Coleman. Brett is the CEO of Lakeview Regional Medical Center. Since 1977, your organization has provided excellent health care to all of St. Tammany Parish residents, and I challenge you to get involved. Now let's go get wet. So now we're ready. I'll hold my breath and take the challenge.
We had a malfunction, Sheriff.
Well, it's too bad. I can't do it again. The water got to places I never expected. So now you have a couple of hundred deputies around who are ready to take the same challenge as I did. Good luck, everyone.
I was called out by former SDPSO employee Skip Keene. I am challenging Chief Jimmy Richard, Chief Fred Oswald, Chief Joe Gerald, Chief David Hall, Lieutenant Greg Gonzalez behind the camera, and Ryan Palmer. And this is on behalf of Mr. Tony Scariano, who actually suffers with ALS.
I was called out by Skip King, and I am challenging all of the majors of the Sheriff's Office along with Kelly Taylor from Chuck Hughes' office.
I was called out by Skip King also, and I am challenging all of the captains of the St. Tammany Parish Sheriff's Office, and I have to say they are actually all here except 4 of them that's on vacation, so I'm going to call those 4 out. Donna Schlesinger, Mindy Pellegrin, J.P. Miller, and Terry Cedar-Home. And I also have to call out, and Pat McClaney. And I also have to call out a precious St. Tammany Parish student, Miss Lydia Wall. She's a 5th grader at Pine View Middle School.
You've been picking on kids. Are you ready?
No.
Take off your sunglasses.
I was just joking.
No, the whole bucket! The whole bucket! The whole bucket! I'm not calling anyone random. I'm addressing this in my own form of revenge for those parties involved in my wetness.
That would be me.
As well as Brooke Keene, Skip Keene, and Sheriff Strain.
Doug?
I'm calling out all criminal patrol lieutenants, all 12 of them.
I'm calling out all of the training division here at the Sheriff's Office, and Kevin and Cindy Allen, my world travelers, and anyone who's foolish enough to be a friend on my Facebook page.
You just lost me.
And I'm calling out the IS and records lieutenants.
Oh my God.
Takes me feel cold.
Fred, you're the only one still getting wet.
Slowly steady. Slowly
Take it like a man.
Almost.
Take it like a man.
Almost here.
Oh, got one more bucket.
I've been challenged by Gina and Deputy Therese, and I'm calling out all the K-9 division, the whole division, Buster Bond office, my wife Tammy Hanson, and DOC.
Been challenged by Gina. I'm calling out the jail security lieutenants.
Been challenged by Gina Kilpatrick and also Ethan Hart. I call out all the narcotics division, all the street crimes division, Alice Rogers, Melanie Hoosie, Ethan Hart, Michael Hoosie, Cecilia Hart, and Gabe Hoosie.
Been called out by Gina, and I challenge everybody who's left in the operations division, Marine, anybody else we forgot.
I'm trying to prepare you. I'm gonna get my feet
All right,
You
guys.
good?
1, 2, 4.
I got challenged by Gina Kilpatrick. I'm calling out all of investigations, Special Lieutenant Mike Doth, with the exception of Lance Vitt. I'm not calling him out.
I was challenged by Gina Kilpatrick and also Alex Hattier, who I have some citations waiting for. And I'm calling out all of the District 2 Criminal Patrol deputies.
Again, I was called out by Gina Kilpatrick. I'm calling out all the court security and internal affairs.
I as well was called out by Gina. I want to call out the patrol lieutenants in District 4, Wayne Whitaker and Randy Caminita. I'd also like to give them a double bucket.
All right, guys.
1, 2, 3.
I've been called out by Gina Kilpatrick, and I call my friends at the assessor's office, Donna Kilpatrick and Debbie Fendelson. And Gina, you have to tell your mom.
I have been called out by Gina Kilpatrick, and I'm also calling out Sergeant Marlene Meyer and Sergeant Lynn Mulberry.
I was called out by Gina, but she told me it was the sheriff that called me out until I got here. I call out the lieutenant and the corporals of the radio rounds, and congratulations, Jamie, on making corporal. Just in time.
I got called out by my lovely captain, Will Hart, who's nice enough to call me out. And I think Gina should do it again, just because she called out so many people.
Yeah.
But I'm calling out Arvid Dupree. Ready to go. And we want to say happy birthday to Captain Kathy Sherwick. Today is her birthday.
Oh, give me another bucket.
Happy birthday.
Give me another bucket. All right.
Let's roll.
Roll.
1, 2, 3.
Where it went, skate!
I've been called out by Gina Kilpatrick, and I'd like to call out the last remaining detective that Captain Juge didn't call out, Lance Vitter.
George?
I've been called. I don't even know why I'm here. I've been called out by Gina too, and I'm going to call out every reporter who's made my life miserable over the last 9 years. You know who you are. And on a personal note, I'm going to call out the players, coaches, and parents of the Sharks baseball team in Manville, especially Iggy Rosales, who's a fireman and who deserves it.
I was called out by Gina Kilpatrick, and I am challenging them. I'm also calling out all the postmaster candidates throughout the state of Louisiana, and specifically Lieutenant Rhonda Simmons.
I was called out by Chief Danelle Gerchow. I am now being harassed by her husband behind me. Thank you very much. I'm calling out Marie Dupree on behalf of Chief Gerchow.
All right, guys. 1, 2, 3.
William Ford! William! William!
Would you stop that?
Why?
William Hart.
Wait a minute.
Chief Danelle Gerchow was wonderful enough to call me out here today. And I would like to call out Kim Palmer, my wife, in the United States Coast Guard.
I don't know who called me out. I skipped. I call out Andrew Deeks.
I was called out by Skip Keene, and I call out Stephanie Mazingo and the rest of the IS department.
I was called out by Alice Rogers, and I'm calling out my 2 sons.
I was called out by Skip Keene, and I call out my wife, Sarah Huther.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Half a bucket left. Half a bucket left. Come on. Come on. Half a bucket. Come on.
You should have held that up. There's a time limit to this. Everybody knows that. You got 5 seconds.
Go get him. Hold him, Brian. He's all right.
Never again.
A big thank you to all of the sheriff's deputies who got involved to find a cure for ALS. For all of those of you who've been called out, feel free to share your videos with Lieutenant Greg Gonzalez and we'll make sure we get them on our website. Again, thanks to everyone who participated.